Yo, it's your boy Adam. In today's video, we have got one of our coaching sessions and we're going to be analyzing it from it. So the guy that we are actually coaching in this video, he is around a sort of gold 2 level. His best or highest finish in FUT Champs this year is 20 wins. But yeah, on average, he gets around 16, 17, something like that. So he's obviously trying to get gold 1 and then eventually elite 3 and so on. So we're going to be breaking down some of the main points from it. And obviously you guys can take a lot of information from this as well, because if you are at this sort of level, you might be making similar mistakes. Because I feel like a lot of silver 1 players, they probably drag out defenders too much. Gold players, they don't follow runs enough. Obviously there's just similar traits that people make at certain levels. But yeah, you can see at this point here with the first goal, I've gone past Bruno Fernandes's DM, and by the time he's switched to his centre back, it's too late. So if we just rewind it now and I'll just show you what I actually mean. So we've got the ball from Mbappe, we've gone past his defender, his CDM Bruno Fernandes. He should be controlling player switching to his centre-back right now, because he is going to be the player that's going to be able to be in the most effective position to tackle him. He changes too late and we go 1-0 up. And that's the kind of thing that we're going to be looking at in this video. If you are new to the channel, do drop a like and subscribe as well while you are there. But yeah, so we're 1-on-1 with his CDM now, Jones. This is actually pretty good defending. But he does a manual tackle. I'm pretty sure it's a manual tackle. I can't 100% say if it was. I'm pretty sure it was, because usually when the AI do an auto tackle when you're jockeying, it's like when you're really close to them, and it wasn't that close to Mbappe, so I'm pretty sure that was a manual tackle. And then once I'm past that player, it's pretty much a guaranteed goal. So that's 2 avoidable goals right there from the off. And the first game, there was a lot of goals. The purpose was just to see if we can, the more goals I scored, the more we can sort of analyze. And then the second game, I will explain we've done it a little bit different. So we run down here with Mbappe. We do a bridge shield. He changes to his centre-back a little bit late. And in this era, it's all about predicting. Defending is all about predicting. In this era, you need to think, can I go to the touchline? Can I do a cross there? Not really. There's nothing really on. He's already got a fullback there. And Barbu is already sort of standing in that position. So the most logical place that I'm going to go as an attacker is inside the box. What do? I do a little, I don't know if I've done a hill-to-hill there, not sure. But I just cut inside, shoot across goal, and he didn't read it. So it's all about anticipating, predicting, and obviously having your player position in a way where if they do one skill, you can predict that, and if they go the other way, you can predict either way. But yeah, it's quite tricky. It comes with experience, and obviously if you're playing players at a higher level, you will start to understand it. One tip though, before I carry on this video, is when you are playing someone in FUT Champs, right, if they do a bridge skill twice in the first 5 minutes, you kind of know they're going to start doing that. So you need to think of that. If someone does a scoop turn so often, you need to be able to anticipate that that person likes doing that skill move. But yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to mention. So we're actually defending this now. He's got the ball with Rashford. I'm jockeying, pressing, backing off. The second he takes a heavy touch, a little bit too much, I am on him like a hound. I do not give him a second. If you just rewind this bit here, you will see there is nothing on here. There is no pass that's actually on here. He's 3-0 down. You know, you're not out the game at 3-0. You can come back on this here. Do a simple pass to your midfielder. Pass it to your right winger. Pass it to your other centre mid in front of him. But he does maybe an R1X, which is like a driven pass to his striker. And yeah, that pass was pretty easy for me to intercept with my centre-back Walker in that situation. So that's just one thing in terms of possession and ball keeping. You don't want to be giving it away too easy. Make the opposition work for the ball. Make them have to defend really hard. So yeah, as you can see, we've actually got the ball from that, and now we are on the attack. I've triggered Neymar's run, and this is what I meant. This is one of the key mistakes that goal players make. They don't follow the runs enough, and I am going to reiterate this in a lot of our coaching sessions and in a lot of my YouTube videos, because just want you guys to just really drill it into your mind that you need to follow the runs. The second I have triggered Neymar's run and you see him running, his centre back there, which is Mbappe, he needs to be chasing him. He's already facing the wrong player. But yeah, we've got that pass on. We pass it into Neymar. We do a ball roll, and then we actually get the goal there. Puts us 4-0 up. There, he's dribbling with Wayne Rooney. I think that's a roulette, that skill. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. And yeah, it's just easy for us to defend. And at that moment, we are on the counter-attack again, and we do the same thing. We trigger the run of Neymar, but I think we was offside in this situation. But this is just my point. Again, we went from easy moment there to get the ball back on the counter-attack, triggered run, through ball, and we could have easily scored there. So now he is on the attack. He does a bridge skill with Rashford, and that was pretty good. I like the bridge skill. Well, I don't like it, but it's really effective, really met out, and that was one thing that I wanted to include because he was doing those well, so keep that up. So again, same scenario as earlier. Remember what I was telling you guys? In this situation, if I go wide, there's nothing I can do. It's kind of like in real life. Think of Mbappe. He can shoot with either foot, but think of him as a player that can only shoot with one foot. He has to cut inside in this situation. That's kind of how you want to memorize it. There's nothing I can do if I go wide. So just try and jockey and force me to run into me, basically. When you're jockeying, you stand back a little bit, do a little scoop turn, but by the time I've done the scoop turn, your defender was already sort of anticipating the wrong way. If you look at the half-time stats, I've actually got 100% pass accuracy, which is it's very rare. I've never really have 100. I haven't given the ball away in that half, which is quite crazy. But he has got 95% pass accuracy. That is pro level, right? Pros, they probably average around 94% pass accuracy. To keep that up, look at your players when you're doing passes. Don't give it away. That's something you want to sort of keep it simple, kind of like the old Barcelona team. Simple passes are very effective. Doing a little bit too much dribbling there with his midfielder, I think that was, and we get the ball back. We've got the ball with Neymar. We actually do a rainbow flick here. It's a pretty good goal in hindsight when you think about the skill, but I just want to rewind it one more time. I just want to show you his defender. So at this point, he is controlling Bruno Fernandes, but Bruno Fernandes is not in a position to mark Neymar or get the ball back. You need to use Mbabu and get that ball. The second I'm already here, you haven't played a switch yet. You still haven't played a switch. Didn't play a switch at all. And that's how we got the goal there. Simple as that. Player switching needs to be quicker. One thing you definitely want to work on and focus on as well. Right stick switching. For me, I right stick switch when I'm controlling, when I need my centre backs in critical areas, but I do L1 switch as well. But pro players like Anders Verchang, he strictly right stick switches, and I've got videos on his pro gameplay as well. Other pro players, they do it a little bit different. Yeah, kind of find your own way with that and work out what's right for you. Here, again, another one, just a simple through ball. And if I rewind it back, you will see his centre back, which was Jones in this scenario, is facing the other way. He should be running back at this point. He does actually run back, but it's too late. By this time, I could have probably chipped in here with Mbappe and gone and got another goal there. Instead, we get a lucky ricochet. We do a little elastico. It kind of glitches him, to be 100% honest. But yeah, it's a really good skill move. That's just another avoidable mistake there. These are simple things. These are not me doing crazy skills. These are not me doing 20 passes or sweating it or scoring from 50 yards out with team of the year and players, which I don't have. Just a simple through ball. Through balls and pace is just overpowered this year. Again, got the ball of Mbappe. He's in a decent area here, but I feel like if I do a skill move like that, it would just give him that little boost and get the goal. But yeah, that one was quite difficult to defend in that sort of scenario there. Again, at this point, we've got the ball with Neymar. How is he going to defend it? He's controlling his centre-back this time. That's good. We do a rainbow flick over him, though. He doesn't read it. Little drag back, that is FIFA 20-esque, and we get the goal. So we've gone into another game now. That was the first match. In this game, what we done it different. So basically, the concept and the idea of this was I was ultra defensive, so I can see him attacking as much as possible till the point he scores. Once he's able to score, I went ultra attack until I can score. And then again, do the same thing. I went ultra defensive till he scores. That's the idea of this, because I really wanted to test him from a defensive and offensive point of view. And he actually done pretty well here. But it was up against Joe Gomez. And yeah, I'm being a little bit critical. But if I did have my main defenders, I changed my team around multiple times. But if I didn't have Joe Gomez, I'm pretty sure Rooney wouldn't have got past in there. But it was a pretty good goal nonetheless. We just rewind this back again, because this is the same thing again. Through ball, same mistake. He's controlling Bruno Fernandes, which is okay. But look at Neymar's hand. Neymar's hand is pointing. He's made that run. He's made it. And I passed it too late. If I passed it a split second before, he would have been onside. In this case, I got caught offside. But very, very dangerous and very close. It's just another simple through ball. They're just absolutely broken this year. They're well over the top. This one, a couple short passes and a scoop turn. Not much really to say on that one. Just you didn't read it well enough. But yeah, scoop turns are pretty hard to defend. You've got to be really spot on when it comes to the defending of that. So we're 1-1 at this point. So I'm ultra defensive, seeing if I can defend him. I'm joking. Look at Hullet. Press and then back into position. I don't drag him out constantly. And then look, I'm trying to read his next pass of Hullet. Once I was trying to read it, but he's given the pass and Hullet's not in a position, I've straight away switched to Gomez. Look, literally, instantly. Let's just watch it back. So I'm trying to read where he's going to go. Press, back off. Hullet, press, back into position. Try read his next pass. Hullet can't get the pass. straight away I'm using my centre back. I think that's Gomez. He takes a little heavy touch and I am on him like a hound. I do not give him a second to breathe. And in this situation, he is miles through on the wing. And this is just one thing. This is actually my mistake here. I didn't think he was going to carry on going wide and eventually shoot. And then he got a lucky deflection there. But one thing I really do recommend, and I didn't do it here, which is what I was saying, is don't bother marking the player in the box to a certain extent. You want to try and mark the guy that is performing the cross, which is Waman in this case. Stop the source, stop the supply, and then you will possibly stop the goal. When you try and mark the guy in the box, it's very difficult. With the AI, they kind of move out of the way and they don't lock to them properly. But yeah, in this case, I marked the guy in the box because I was, like, in my head, I was 99% sure he was going to pass it. Which he didn't. He caught me off guard, which is really good. He changed up his attack. So now we are ultra attacking. We are on the attack. Let's see how we defend this, how we attack this. Kante gives the ball away. We win it back straight away. He takes a heavy touch. Into Neymar. Already, look at his centre-back Jones. He was using Jones centre-back. We've changed around his team and his tactics after the coaching session as well. That's a part of it. But yeah, you can see at this point, Jones is already run past me. He's kind of like over-anticipated. And look, if I carried on running, I really didn't think he was going to do that. But if I carried on running, it's an open goal. And I think I've done a little skill there. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was basically an open goal for us anyway. We're never going to miss that with Neymar. Obviously, you're not going to be playing elite players every game on Foot Champs. Otherwise, that would be like playing a Div 1 Rivals game every single match. But it's very good to play against players of a higher quality. Whenever you're playing someone good in Foot Champs, you should look forward to it because you should always be trying to learn from it. Yeah, let's see how we attack here. Pass it into Mbappe. Neymar triggered the run. Is he following the run? Let's watch. So Mbappe, I've triggered the run. He's jockeying it. I give him that. He is jockeying it with Mbappe, but he's not quite running back. But it's definitely better because Mbappe is a little bit closer. But yeah, we've got acres of space there still. Hop over the goalkeeper like he is a horse. And it is an easy tap in from there. And that puts us 3-2 up. But yeah, that was the main sort of concept and idea of the video. Now, if you just watch in comparison when he is on the attack and when I am defending, this is in the 91st minute. Look, he is through. He's left back. My right back, sorry, is out of the game. I think he's pushed up. But gold Joe Gomez, I'm already running back. He hasn't even passed it yet, but I am anticipating that. I'm ahead of his forward, right? I'm ahead of his forward. He can't pass it to that player. Now I'm faking him. I'm sort of pretending that I've dragged Joe Gomez out of position, but he's not out of position. I'm forcing him to do the pass, making him think he's through on goal. But he doesn't actually do it. He's a little bit patient. At the end of the day, my right back Semedo was back in position and we get the ball back. But yeah, one other thing as well, watch your match highlights back. I can't really stress that enough, the importance of it. Watch your match highlights back because it will help a lot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one. It's been your boy. At least one more thing to say. Safe.